Alright, this is going to be like a vlog, something like that, whatever, of a trip that I'm taking, rock counting trip, and there's going to be footage of both me in the car kind of talking about the trip and little, points along the way of here I got to here or whatever. But don't worry, there will definitely be footage of the actual trip and the areas that I go to and some of the stuff that I see and find and whatnot. So just putting this little disclaimer at the front for those who start watching and seeing me like just check in on a car or something, be like, well, this is freaking boring. There'll be more fun stuff in the video, I promise. Trip journal, entry 1. Am I even gonna say entry numbers? That's probably dumb. Anyways, leaving Crescent City, heading to Arts Unknown. No, that'd be pretty fun, but no. Headed towards, Bend, Grants Pass, probably more immediately, Cave Junction before that. Eventually heading out to Glass Butte, Oregon, and who knows what else. Looking for some good rock hounding opportunities, road cuts, that kind of thing. So, just starting this off because it seems like it'd be a fun idea. But I'm about to hit some curves up here on 199, so that'll be it for the moment. Just checking in. I'm passing through Gasky. I passed through Hiochi a little bit ago. Didn't think it was worth denoting that particular one, but I think it's worth noting that I believe it's a 50 mile an hour speed limit through there, and I saw a cop doing a speed trap on my way out of the town there. Not like this is going to be applicable to anybody, because certainly isn't going up immediately, and they'll probably just pick a different spot next time or something. So but yeah, there was a speed trap coming out of Hiochi, but I think I was going like 4 or 5 miles over the speed limit. I was, freaked out because I didn't remember how slow you need to go in the town, but I think it's 50. But he didn't give me even a second glance, so I just kind of went through. And now I'm pulling out from Gasky, which is the last, town kind of until we get to Collier Tunnel and then out to the next town. So just checking in my last California check-in. All right, now we're going through Grants Pass, or not Grants Pass, sorry, Cave Junction. Made it through. There was a stop in California on the way up. Single lane, we were backed way the hell up. Took about 10 minutes to get going from when I stopped. It was probably about 15 cars in front of me. So that was, fun on 199 North, running all that crap. I didn't see, it said slide every once in a while, but I didn't see any slides. It didn't even look like, oh, well, there was a slide. They just cleaned it up. Now, I really didn't see anything. There was a couple of trucks at one point. They didn't seem to even be doing anything. They were just kind of sitting there, so I'm not sure why. Like a good 1.5 miles, probably, if not 2 miles of road was just single laned. Maybe they're planning to do something, they just haven't got started, but it's a bit late for planning, don't you think? But whatever, maybe they're not even do it till tomorrow and they're just setting up. But yeah, there was snow on the tunnel. There was a little bit on the California. There's a lot more on the Oregon side. Lots of snow in these mountains, so that'll be, fun to try to get over, because I got to go north from actual Grants Pass to get up over and go to Bend, that direction. So there'll be a little bit of snowy stuff up there too. Not that I'm thinking there's going to be any problem with the roads. It's 5. It's going to be a big road. It's not going to be a problem. But yeah, so that's where we're headed. We're just passing through the end of Grants Pass, Cave Junction. Keeps mixing those two up. Passing through the end of Cave Junction, getting back on the road kind of full speed, and I'll probably check in again at actual Grants Pass. Stop for lunch and some gas there. Alright, at Arby's, just waiting for fries. Apparently they have to make them fresh, even though there's nobody else in line. They made me get out of line, so here I am. What did I do? Oh, I got gas, used the restroom. Oh, I'm uploading a little preview for the trip for people who are interested or become interested, because I put a preview up or whatever. So I put that up. Oh, here we go. Okay, got the fries. Now I gotta get back on the road, and I'll find a little nook or something to pull over, eat my food, and maybe even look for a couple of rocks on the ground. So, just checking in, updating, and heading on the road. Okay, stopped at a rest stop pretty much immediately north of Grants Pass on 5. I don't know what, I tried to look for a sign I couldn't see to know what they call this particular one. It's a good place to get out and stretch your legs if you need. It's a nice grass area and stuff, but mainly I just figured I can park here and get something to eat. Sometimes they fill the plant beds with little rocks and cobble and stuff, and you can look through and see if there's anything cool in there, but mostly it just seems like you mulch. It's like bark mulch, so not really anything fun to look for here, but good place to just pull over for a minute and eat my lunch before heading on. So there we go, and then I'll move on from there. All right, we're taking a bit of a rest here at this rest stop. On our way up north. I think the last sign I saw said 58 miles to Eugene. I'm assuming I hit Eugene first before I get to Bend, but I don't really know this route very well, so I guess we'll find out. I'll look it up here in just a second, just to make sure. Yeah, so rather than just stare at my face, you can take a look at some nice trees and stuff for a second. pinkish up there from the sunset, but then the skies are like, because of the sky behind it, the clouds are kind of blue, so it looks a little bit like cotton candy clouds. Just holy crap, that's awesome. So I don't know if it's gonna come through. I tried to find the side road to get a picture, but I haven't found like a place to pull over, so I figure this will do if I don't get anything else. All right, made it to I remember what this is called, but it's just a few miles away from Glass Butte. It's a campground. They charge $16 a night. They have a little envelope. I grabbed the envelope. I did not put any money in the thing yet. I don't really trust putting money in that thing and then leaving it there, so I just give it to them when they swing around in the morning, if they bother doing that. It's dark. The night sky is pretty nice. There isn't a lot of light pollution out here. It's freezing freaking cold. Lucky thing I have a sleeping bag and stuff. Right now I'm using a little lantern. Yeah, so that's my light. My tablet's all charged up, so I will stave off boredom with some movies and stuff. My phone's all charged because I kept it on the charger all the way up here with the car, so it's 100% right now, so it should be fine, which is good because I need it for doing any recording or anything tomorrow when we actually go and look for some good stuff. I looked around. There wasn't much here at the campsite that I could see, but it is pretty pitch black out there, so not a whole lot to see. I'm staying in the car instead of, in a tent. I didn't get a tent. I did get a sleeping bag though, so that'll be nice and comfy. Although I need to open it up and kind of air it out to make sure there isn't, crap hiding in there to get me or something. I don't think it's been opened since I bought it, so we'll open that up, check it out, and yeah, I'll probably won't see you again until the morning. All right. Okay. This is pretty much as close as I'm gonna get. Because the road is just not made for my vehicle. Now there's still some pieces of obsidian here in the road, some not so bad. Big chunks I gathered some of those. See if I can remember to take them out, spread them out, and do a little video of those guys once I get back. But yeah, so that's kind of going to cut that a bit short. There's other stuff around, but they're way up north. They're further away than I want, and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because it is just not comfy in that car, and I guess I just can't sleep very well if it's not comfy. So at least more comfy than maybe if the car was bigger and I could stretch out, but it's not. So I'm just gonna head back to Bend. I'm gonna get some coffee. Then I think I'm just gonna head back. Was this trip a dud? No, not necessarily. People said, well, you might want this, you might want that, but you might be able to make it in the car, this and that. And I never know until I get here. Because sometimes they're like that, and you get there and you're like, oh, dude, this is fine. There's some potholes and stuff, but I can get around those. And sometimes it's like, man, half the road is eroded most of the time, like down there. You can see that, it's a little lopsided. If you don't have a good clearance, you're not really going to make that. So I drive up on the higher spot to try to get around it, which has worked so far. But, you know, and the road's just right there. I mean, you probably saw the trucks a little earlier. I didn't make it that far. But luckily, I did get some obsidian. I got about a third of a bucket, so I didn't get like I didn't see any out here. There's just like, you know, normal volcanic basalts and stuff out here. I didn't see any obsidians of any size. If there were, they'd probably be taken quite a while before now. But because a lot of the good places you have to go out there, at least in the videos I've seen, you got to dig. You got to dig down. I got a shovel, which is fine, but this dirt is like rock hard. Like all these pebbles on the ground. Good moving with some effort there, but most of these I had to use a rock pick to try to get out because they would not budge. I couldn't just wiggle them through with my fingers. They were kind of permafrosted in there. Sun's kind of starting to come out. So yeah, gonna take my third of a bucket of obsidian. Be happy that I got some obsidian again, which is cool. I got some, well, you'll see, but I got some black and brown. I think they call it mahogany. And then just some regular black. I think regular black. It's hard to tell without looking at the finish better, but yeah. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be able to do here with this vehicle, which is the same for a lot of Rock County things, unfortunately. I really need to get like a truck with a decent clearance to do anything else. But I don't have that. I don't have the money for it at the moment, so this is what we're doing. All right, I'm going to go get some coffee in Bend. All right. I'll check in later. I think they're all hiding now, but just a bunch of little critters. Oh, there's one by that rock right there. Yep, like little groundhoggies or something. That's pretty cool. Here at a truck stop or not a truck stop, a rest stop that I meant to stop at yesterday, but unlike most rest stops, it's not on both sides. So when I was coming the other direction, it wasn't on my side, it was on this side. And I just went by it because I'm like, okay, well, that's the one for that side. I'll just wait and get the one for my side. But there wasn't a one for my side. So yeah, I was gonna stop last night, but I ended up stopping this morning at the small little rest stop here, about 20 miles outside of where Glass Butte is, towards Bend. It's got like porta potty style restrooms, not really sinks or anything, but yeah. So I stopped here to use the restroom real quick. Saw these guys, thought it would be cool to get some video, and now we'll head back towards Bend to go get our coffee. All right, I stopped out here to use the restroom real quick. I think you can see by my footsteps that snow's a lot deeper here than I thought it was. Whew. Okay. Oh, thought that was a little more solid. It was till I put my weight on it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, doesn't help facilitate the walk out behind the tree and take a leak thing, but here it is. I'm on my way towards Medford, I think. I don't remember what this road is, but it goes right by Crater Lake, and it's heading towards Medford from the what the signs say. I passed a natural bridge, a couple of different entrances for Cave Junction. So whatever road that is, that's the one I'm on. Anyways, yeah, so if I get to Medford, that'd be pretty cool. I'll grab a few things there. Otherwise, I'm still headed back. Check in later. All right, waiting in line now for the one-way traffic to move. Just sitting here on my way back. Almost made it back. Made it past the tunnel, probably about 2 or 3. Ooh, wow, that's a really cool waterfall. It's kind of snaking down the. Here, let me. Can I flip the camera or? No, not while it's recording, probably. Yeah, I'll turn it off in a second. See, fortunately, I'm not right next to it. There's some other people that are. There's like some cool. Oh, there's like serpentine. Maybe some basalt. It's the tumbling down the. Well, not tumbling now, but you know, frozen and tumble down the mountain here. I don't know how long it's going to take to get through this. Probably a few minutes. So I figure this is a good opportunity to check in. I'll go ahead and give you a quick scan of what I'm looking at, including that cool waterfall, though. Those rocks there. There's that waterfall. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Pretty cool, man. Usually when you get stopped in these places, there's like not really much to look at or do or anything, but that's kind of cool. You kind of see that. There's a line of cars. We're waiting. We haven't even seen the cars coming the other direction yet. So anyhow, that's it for the moment. So I will check in with you probably at the end. Okay, made it back home yesterday. Probably around 4. Just tired because I didn't really get a lot of sleep the night before, so I basically just crashed. So this is my kind of I made it home video instead of doing it when I probably should have yesterday, but I was tired. I wanted to unload the car and just kind of crash. So ate dinner and went to bed. So this is me next morning surveying my booty and checking in with you guys for the made it home part.